Alrighty guys, we are logging into Pokemon Go and guess what we have here? That notification. So we got banned for playing Pokemon Go right now. So I'm gonna go over why this has happened and what it looks like to be banned playing Pokemon Go. So unfortunately, welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Alrighty guys, let me read you this message that I have here sitting on my account. After the weekend playing Pokemon Go, I was like super exhausted. I put on my auto catcher and it was spinning stops, but I wasn't noticing that no Pokemon were popping up. And then I got this warning notice once I restarted my game because I thought it was a game glitch. It says, we have detected activity on your account that indicates you are using a modified client or unauthorized third-party software in violation of our terms of service. This is the first strike on your account. It will last approximately 5 more days. So this has already been going on for 2 days and I thought it would resolve by now. It has not. We strongly encourage you to stop this activity and any further transgression will result in account suspension. This is gonna be what my game looks like right now. I have no spawns. There's raids around. Power spots I can still collect. RSV can't do any routes. Fortunately, I'm able to use the trinket, but I cannot load my friends list either. I can't join a party. The only thing I can do is use daily adventure incense. I can do local raids, but they freeze, and then I have to restart and everything like that. So why is this happening? Did I spoof? Did I use a third-party software to log into Pokemon Go? The answer is absolutely not. I have told you guys over and over again for my entire Pokemon Go career as a YouTuber, and before that, I've never once spoofed in my entire life, and I will always stand by that. I will never spoof in Pokemon Go. I do not plan on it. I will never do it, nor will I ever encourage you to do it. I've made a video on it, and I've said my stance was, if you want to do it, you will have to face the consequences if you do it. However, now I'm sitting in this situation, you're like, how did you get this situation? Well, here's what happened. I was flying back from New Jersey because I was confirmed that this happened. Obviously, I have a relationship with Pokemon Go, so we have this situation going on. And I said, hey, I received this. This is not something that I've ever done, nor do I ever plan on doing this. I've invested so many thousands of dollars into my game. To throw this away for modifying a software that I know I could get my account banned for makes absolutely no sense. So what happened on June 9th, I was flying back from New Jersey all the way back to Oregon after the Go Fest. I was able to get on Delta, use the Wi-Fi, which is free throughout the entire flight. And on that flight, I was able to still play Pokemon Go, but not catch Pokemon, but I was able to do bag maintenance, I was able to do my buddies, I was able to do multiple things and I thought it was pretty cool. So I played Pokemon Go almost the entire flight. However, what happened on that flight during that time, somehow, in combination with GPS and having internet connection, my account went 50,000 kilometers in 1 second, which triggered the system somehow to say that I'm using a third-party client software, which if I did that GPS-wise, that would make total sense. However, I was on an airplane at this time. And so here is my itinerary from Delta, June 9th, EWR to RDM, which is gonna be where I live in Bend, Oregon. And so I'm curious, I'm like, well, how far is 50,000 kilometers in relation to miles? So I go ahead and search that. 50,000 kilometers is 31,000 miles. I don't know where on earth we could go that would take me from New Jersey and travel me 30,000 miles, 50,000 kilometers. Makes no sense to me. But I went ahead and did a little bit more searching and I said, hey, I put this prompt into Google and it says that the circumference of Earth is 40,000 kilometers. So apparently I was trying to go spoofing in Asgard, or maybe I was trying to go spoof in Tartaria. I'm not really sure which of these locations I was trying to get to play Pokemon Go, but apparently that's what I was doing. So as of right now, my account is unresolved. I am still banned. This is the 3rd day that I've been banned from this temporary ban. And so now I'm gonna show you guys, what does it look like to be banned in Pokemon Go? Why not take this opportunity to make a cool video about this? What can you do when you're temp banned? This is my first ban ever. I don't know why in the world I would start trying to spoof right now when my account is 3 million away from hitting 900 million XP. I have over 700,000 catches. I've gotten so many things. I travel for myself in person, sometimes sponsored, sometimes not, to events. Japan this year, not sponsored, all out of my pocket. Why I would choose to go to these events in person, play so hard in person, and then choose to take my account on the 9th after both Go Fests and try to spoof when there's not even an event going on. Makes no absolute sense to me, but let's try and see what it looks like to be banned, temp banned from spoofing in Pokemon Go. let's jump in. Drop in the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on this situation? We are now going to start one of the things that you can do in Pokemon Go while you are banned, and that is going to be incense in any form. So you can do the Meltan box, you can do the Gimmighoul chest, you can do the daily adventure incense, and you can do regular incense. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the daily adventure incense, which is for 60 minutes during this time. I will not be running an auto catcher, and hopefully we can see a Galarian bird again, like we did yesterday. First spawn is gonna be Cyndaquil, but as you guys can still see, I have no Pokemon here. I see all the raids. Power spots are good. RSVP is unavailable. Anything friend related slash kind of like GPS related is not available to me. So we'll check back in, see if we get something good. Now is the time for us to test, can I interact with people being banned, going through a raid battle? It looks like I'm able to jump into the raid battle. I cannot get into a party, it keeps freezing, so I'm gonna have to leave this party since it does not allow me to see my friends list. So yeah, Pokemon being caught, friends list, routes, anything that is like GPS, whatever, is not allowing me to be interactable. So now we're gonna try to see if we can raid, because we are in the middle of a very crucial event to try to hit luckies with people. And it does let me join raids, but I don't know if it's gonna let me battle the raids. So we will see if that happens, and then I'll be able to interact with everybody in this car. And if not, it's gonna be a really big bummer, because I won't be able to interact pretty much with anybody if this doesn't work. So what happens in the party is when you jump into the party, it just kind of freezes the game. So we have 1 second here. Is it gonna let me do a raid battle? We will find out. Okay, it's letting me do a raid battle. So then we'll see if me completing this raid battle with all the people in the car will allow me to interact with them, potentially hit some luckies. And if that is interactable, gonna try to have to find a workaround to be able to try to interact with people, since I can't access my friends list and I cannot send any gifts right now. And then Mario and I also tried to battle last night from the friends list. Mario tried to send me an invite, and it seems like any type of communication or interaction through the friends list is totally blocked. We have defeated Cobalion, let's go. Let's see, do we have weather boost? Nope. And that is not the 100% IV. Okay, so Alexa was able to get in interaction with me. Anybody else? Y'all good? Yeah. Everybody got it? Yep. Okay, so that does work. Still banned. Let's see, can I get a interaction with this legendary right now? I don't know. I beat it in a raid, and there it is. Okay, so it froze on the raid, and then I had to go back in 1682. So I am able to raid. So there are some things that you can do, which I wasn't aware of. I thought when you got a temporary ban that you were just like done, but I can spin stops. I can interact with these party hats that are on the map. I can also put on incense and use that as well. So if I have the Gimmighoul chest, or if I had Meltan box, or my daily adventure incense, which we did yesterday, which we saw the Galarian bird, check it out right now to see if we got the shiny. We're out here in Seattle, and guys, we got ourselves the shiny Gimmighoul. Let's go 468. And Dalton over here got himself a 98% IV. That was a 470. So we'll see what this one turns out to be. That's gonna be a shiny dex entry. Does it have a background? Does have a background. 468 is a 96% IV shiny Gimmighoul, bro. Let's go. That's actually so fire, dude. This might be the one, guys. This might be the one. All right, guys. Galarian Zapdos. Is it gonna be shiny? 3, 2, 1. 640. All right, guys. Let's try to lock in here and see if we can get ourselves an excellent throw on this guy.
Wait a minute.
I missed it. And we get a second chance. Dang, all right. I think I'd probably be better if I just, I just missed it. Tossed it. I'm not ready for those. Get a third chance? No shot. So we're gonna have to consider how to make a workaround and have other people invite people to be able to interact during this event to try to take advantage of the increased chance of lucky friends. So the other thing that happens when you are banned is that you cannot invite any friends to any type of raids. Look, we have nothing to be able to do right here. So unfortunately, we're just joining raids and having people invite for me and hopefully getting my interactions. Man, this is a mess. Fortunately, we are able to take this down. So the last time I tried to do a raid, I froze when I was coming to the catch screen, and then I had to re-encounter it. However, this time, this raid is expired. So if that happens again, I will not be able to catch this raid. So I'm just curious to see, will it allow me to catch it, or will it freeze on that pop-up screen? And then what I had to do is I had to reset my game and then go in there and click the raid again, which I'll show you guys here in a bit. I didn't anticipate that to happen again, but we'll see if this one is going to let us lose the raid, or if we're gonna be able to get the interaction for the day. day and then encounter the legendary. So we'll see right here. So this one is counting down and it is going to be a 1671. So if I can't catch this one, not the biggest deal, but this is the exact thing that happened last time. So I think I might be frozen, but I think everybody did get the interactions, so that is good. So this is going to be a forced restart and the raid has already disappeared. So unfortunately, I will not be able to catch or encounter this. So we don't even know if it's going to be a shiny. Okay, so we're just jumping into a Galarian raid, which is gonna be how we're gonna be able to rank up with people. We have 12 people in the lobby, and the one positive thing that I did notice is that somebody that is not on a friend's account was able to jump into my raid. So when you are temp banned, so this is only the 7-day ban that this happens, because I believe on the 30-day ban, you can't even log into your account if I'm not mistaken. However, this is what's happening right here. So they were able to see me from the @a-raid feature on my friends list and jump in because they're not friends with those other people that were helping me invite. So now we're able to get people into the raids and get those interactions to hopefully get lucky friends. And if that happens, will I see that or will just they see it for now until this 7 days is up? So we have left the camera back in the car, guys, because we're heading back to the stadium for the Mariners game. And if you guys want to see that video, check it out up here. It's going to be epic to see the MLB. So the camera quality is a little bit not as much because I'm not allowed to bring cameras into the stadium. However, every single time I told you guys that the raid ends, I unfortunately just minimized it because I thought I was screen recording. But what happens is the box pops up and it doesn't allow me to do anything. And so what you have to do is I have to restart my game here, which is happening. Once again, I apologize for the road noise. Slowly but surely, there is the ban message. Then in order to catch this legendary, I believe it is this one right here that I did, I'm gonna have to go and click this, and then it will allow me to catch the legendary, which is 1677, not a hundo, but that's how you have to do it. So if you are temp banned like this on the 7 days, you won't be able to go in on a raid that expires because you're gonna get paused. You're gonna have to reset your game to try to catch it. And by doing that, then you're gonna lose the raid. So you're gonna have to make sure that which ones you're doing while you're doing this. The one positive thing is that people can still jump into my raid. So here's what we're doing here, guys. I am in the raid. I've pinged all my friends that I am in a raid. And so anybody that wants to interact with me for the day, this is gonna be how our interactions happen right now, which is crazy. Wow, this lighting is out of this world right now. Wow, this is incredible light. Okay, so I'm thinking that I just ready up here and we just go ahead and start. So it looks like I'm gonna be able to play with 5 people. It is almost 9 p.m. right now because we just got back from the Mariners game. Just got back to Oregon, which is about a 6-hour drive for the day. So here we go, we're gonna get some interaction, then we're gonna be able to rank up with Aral. Oh man, I appreciate you, dude. Let's go. This is gonna be some interactions for these people, and I'm not even sure if I become lucky friends with people. 520. I'm so over Pikachu raids. If I will be able to see that interaction, like will it pop up? All right, so we got this screen every single time. This is the most traumatic experience I've ever had. I'm not even gonna lie. Every single time I raid, this happens. It freezes, I have to reset, and then I have to go in, and every pop-up comes up again because I can't use my lucky trinket. So that's one thing that you can't use right now because I can't access my friends list. So that's gonna be wasted unless this gets fixed. Fortunately, I can use my bottle cap, but besides that, there's nothing I can really do about it. All right, so the reset is happening and then we're gonna jump back in and then we're gonna do a daily adventure incense and see if we can see one last bird because that's really the only way I can play this game is incense of some sort and I can spin and then I can click, fortunately, the party hats. I can click the party hats, which is a plus, but here you guys go. This is my interaction. Every single time I did a Mariners raid, this is what I got. How many more days do I have? Approximately 4 more days. Imagine this, every time you open your game, that's what you see. Then you get this, which I haven't used yet. Then you get this, but if I click use item, it glitches my game. So then I'm gonna have to restart again. So that's awesome, because I can't see my friends list. So we're restarting again. All right. Well, hopefully the Pikachu raid will be here. I think at the Mariners game, I lost like 6 or 7 Pikachus because of this experience. Number one, if it's gonna despawn, I can't do the raid because if it despawns, I can't click back in because I have to restart the game. I'm gonna have to go through all this again. Not now, don't wanna do that. Okay, also not now. And then all the what an experience, man, what an experience. Okay, we're gonna jump in and 520 on that one, not shiny. It's a good looking Pokemon though. I like the K-Cat on this guy. We catch it first ball, we will not. I am going to use an Ultra Ball so we don't have to sit here. And then we're gonna start our daily adventure Incense. And I'm gonna start walking up and down. And we have an hour to be able to do that. Pikachu, please, bro. Just stay in there. So I do believe we are gonna get interaction with Aral for best friends. So I think that, I mean, I put on a lucky egg. Let's see if that will pop up here, or I might just be not able to receive any type of friendship notifications. Yeah, the moral of the story is, don't play Pokemon Go on an airplane with the Wi-Fi. If you can log in, maybe opt out, because 50,000 kilometers in 1 second is virtually impossible. I mean, it is impossible. Like, I don't even know where I could go in 50,000 kilometers on a Monday, June 9th. Why would I be playing after GoFest? Why wouldn't I just be spoofing during GoFest? So yeah, there was no event going on, so that was my experience there. So now, Daily Adventure Incense. This is my experience. Look at this sunset. Oh man. Okay. The sky right now is awesome. And we have some thunder and lightning going on over here. Maybe you guys can see that here in a second. Our first spawn is gonna be a Ralts, and it's a 119. See if we can grab you guys some thunder. It started raining, so we had to cut the daily adventure a little bit short. Raining in Central Oregon, yes, that does happen on occasion. Not very often, honestly. So everybody that thinks that in Oregon it's always rainy, that is not true. Portland area is, but once you go over the Cascades, it's not raining. We are actually a high desert, so unfortunately, no bird this time. Alrighty guys, so that wraps up our experience. Also, since I was banned, I couldn't use the routes that were around the stadium to help with the Pikachus, which was kind of a bummer. I love doing routes, so that's all. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.